Hi, my name is Anuroop Krishnannair. I studied at the University of Pretoria. I pursued my undergraduate degree in actuarial and financial mathematics. I then pursued my honors in mathematical statistics and consequently pursued my MSc in advanced data analytics. My role is a quantitative analyst trainee at Nedbank. I think my biggest influential factor was my biological sciences subject back at school. I remember the line that I said was, "No, I'm good. I'm not going to pursue that course," because I had a natural tendency towards mathematics. I ended up in actuarial science because of that. I didn't actually know what a quant was or what a data scientist was in my undergraduate. I only got more context in my honors degree, where I researched different job opportunities stemming from actuarial science. One of them was a quantitative analyst. Consequently, I followed up on the Nedbank Quant graduate program and applied. Typical day, wake up in the morning, study for a few hours because I'm pursuing my MSc, and then I attend my morning meeting with the team. And then after that, I do the required projects that I'm assigned to. I think the biggest highlight was Mike Brown, our former CEO of Nedbank, commenting positively on a piece of work my line manager and I did. I remember just feeling so pumped throughout that whole day, especially since I started out quite early in the bank. So to get a response from him was quite an honor. One of the obvious challenges was keeping up with the pace of work. I remember for a few projects that I did in my previous team, I'd have to read up like on 50 pages at least before the actual work began. It was a matter of understanding the actual work. I keep up to date by engaging on platforms like Udemy and also attending our risk business school sessions every month, organized by the Nedbank Quant graduate program. On top of that, we have regular knowledge shares within the team to gain exposure into what the team actually does within the bank. By doing my master's part-time at the University of Pretoria, it helps me keep up to date with knowledge in terms of statistics at a higher level, because most of the time, in the teams that I worked in at least, they required a certain level of knowledge. By me keeping updated with content from my university, I was able to successfully apply this in models. The most surprising thing I learned as a quant grad is that university cultivates an environment of free thinking. By you joining the team, you can contribute in that sense massively. Definitely that creativity element plays a huge role, regardless of whatever degree you come from. There's that whole idea of training you how to think is more important, and are you willing to learn? So the skill that I learned at university that proved most valuable was something that I learned in one of my modules, which I later applied in the model that I built for the bank. My manager asked me to build a model based on this piece of work that I learned. It was that model that went to the exec and then further to Mike Brown's, who Mike Brown then saw and then gave a positive comment on. So I think that was the biggest contribution which I've learned so far from my master's. I think the biggest difference that I've made to the quant graduate program is just being there for my people. I like to make jokes, even the dad ones, just to lighten up the mood. Talking to people naturally comes to me, and it's part of the culture at Nedbank. Yeah. I mostly relax just by gymming, hiking, going out with friends on the weekend. Yeah.